it's my time. I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Yeah. Running money up to a whole nother level.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Green Bay Packers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Green Bay. And a decent return there. We'll get this up just shy of the 30. Trying to get the running game going. His first carry, and a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard. He'll run with the rookie from nearby Wisconsin. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's first and 10. They'll try the right side this time. Finding space inside the 40. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 21-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. It's a gain of 34.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Green Bay. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and we can't do it a lot better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. We're going to rush, and this is Travion Henderson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, New England.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
May to throw again. To the right side here, pass is caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. May to the air once more. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And the zone read, a give to Henderson. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
3rd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off the spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Oh, the ball's out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On the handoff, it's Allen. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. May gonna look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Throwing is May. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. Here's 3rd and 2. Throw again is May. He's got a man. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. That his second TD catch of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and They bring him down for a short gain.
2nd and 7. Now give on the ground, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They'll come up here 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackles. Picks up 9 on the play.
Yeah, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a big 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean,
the ball comes out. The Packers have it. Oh, those hurt so much. Knocking on the door, getting down inside the 5. It's a fumble there. Greg, it never feels good to fumble, but in that spot on the field, that stings.
Yeah, it's just a brutal way to end this drive, but you got to give credit to defense. The philosophy of red zone defense, Mike, is takeaways and field goals. In this case, they force the big takeaway, and they keep points off the board.
Quick throw here. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Patriots has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1.
His kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 14, Packers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Packers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's May to throw it on first down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On second down, it's May. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Now, May. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
At the 44-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Patriots ready for the punt. Set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's got room past the 35. And And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And you'll get about 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yard.
That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. This is Allen. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. This time they stay on the ground. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. On the ground, it's Allen. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, a loose football. It looked like a Packer was able to corral it, and indeed, possession stays with Green Bay.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, walking down to the 23-yard line. They'll go play action with May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. May now on 1st and 10. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that mark. Good for a Patriots first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A successful drive, but in dangerous stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. In trouble, and down he goes.
It feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Pats will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, it is out. That's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. May going to look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw now. May. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer.
Packers 35, Patriots 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 60-by-60.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Here's 3rd and 7.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Huh.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's May. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
First down, Patriots.
To throw on 1st down is May. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Gain of 15.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's May. There's that man again. Another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, New England.
Throw again is May. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hey, come with me, come with me. Hey, what's up?
May to the air once more. He'll get this complete to Allen. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, come out with me. Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's up? Here. Crazy, crazy.
On play action, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches.
And he will score again. Touchdown, New England. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for 2.
the Patriots will line
Here's
up
May again. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Patriots 30.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Green Bay. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Facing the score, Packers 42, Patriots 30.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will
Ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
back to throw here to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Handoff here, up the middle.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Okay, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Shut up. 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Bravo 80. Eagles, 60 Eagles. Seven Pirates.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Little's kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Harry now for Allen. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Packers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. It gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
From the 6, here comes a return. They get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down. He forced out Nice pickup of 9.
Patriots, first down. A gain of 9 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
May to throw again. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down there.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They
inside the 30-yard line.
Patriots, first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
May down on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Their own 43-yard line.
Brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0.